look at the use of sources in the introduction. It's enough to scan the text quickly to notice that two different texts have been referred to. This shows that the student is aware of the need to integrate information from background reading. The use of two sources would also mean that the student has read quite widely and is able to make connections between ideas from multiple sources. This is more than desirable. However, when we compare the in-text citations with the final references list, we can see that what seems to be the second source is actually the first source, as Jane Ma and Eric Young Liu are co-authors. So in the end, it turns out that the passage relies on one source. What the two citations have in common is the use of direct quotes, as signalled by the use of inverted commas. There's nothing wrong with the use of quotes, but they should not be overused, particularly on a course that focuses on teaching students how to paraphrase and summarize. Also, when we look at the two examples, it strikes me that both quotes could be easily paraphrased using own words. The first quote presents a very general idea, while the second one lists a number of tools that can assist students in offending practices. To finish the discussion of the references, let's consider the conventions. It's recommended on this course that the students use the Harvard style. This means an author's name has to be provided, followed by a year of publication, and in case of direct quotes, a page number. We can see that the student has had a go at using the Harvard style, but more attention needs to be paid to details. For example, in-text citations should include surnames only, no first names, so it has to be checked which part of the name is the surname and which part is the first name. Punctuation has to be checked and used consistently. For example, we don't need a comma in front of the Latin abbreviation at all, which means "and others." And the page number is missing from the first in-text citation too. So overall, the student has made some effort to use sources to develop their ideas, but more work is needed to ensure smoother integration into the text by adequate paraphrasing or summarizing. And also, again, the student is aware that there are certain conventions they have to follow, but more attention has to be paid to details.